everyone, I'm Kate Andrews, and here's a look at what is going on this week in the news. We begin in news from the Vatican. Pope Francis met with leaders of the Armenian Catholic Church who are commemorating a somber anniversary. Rim Reports has more.
On Thursday morning, Pope Francis welcomed the Patriarchal Synod of the Armenian Catholic Church. But it's more than just a random visit. The group of 20 bishops is in Rome to attend a papal mass to commemorate 100 years since the Armenian Genocide, which is still not recognized by some nations, most notably Turkey.
Ci aiuti tutti nell'amore per la verità e la giustizia a risanare ogni ferita e ad affrettare gesti concreti di riconciliazione e di pace tra le nazioni che ancora non riescono a giungere ad un ragionevole consenso sulla lettura di tali tristi vicende.
Under the rule of the Ottoman Empire, roughly 1.5 million Armenians were killed from 1915 to 1923. Present-day Turkey argues the deaths were casualties of war. Armenia says it was a systematic plan meant to exterminate their ethnic group. To honor the victims of the genocide, the Pope will celebrate an Armenian Rite Mass in St. Peter's Basilica on Sunday, April 12th. Armenia's president is expected to attend, along with other high-ranking public and religious officials. The Pope also mentioned those who will join the Mass spiritually from afar.
Dai paesi della diaspora, come gli Stati Uniti, l'America Latina, l'Europa, la Russia e l'Ucraina, fino alla madre patria.
In the year 301, Armenia became the first nation to adopt Christianity as its official religion. As a gift, Armenian bishops gave the Pope a cross, which he briefly kissed before taking the official group picture.
In news from around the country, on April 7th, Kansas Governor Sam Brownback signed into law a new measure banning an abortion procedure that dismembers an unborn child. Carol Tobias, president of National Right to Life, called the Unborn Child Protection from Dismemberment Abortion Act the first of what they hope will be many state laws banning these kinds of abortions. Except in cases of emergency, the law bans a common second trimester method for abortion. Earlier this year, in an interview with Catholic News Service, Governor Brownback, who is Catholic, said his faith has shaped his pro-life views, but that natural law also plays a role. He questioned, should you really be killing people, whether you have a Catholic faith or not? He said it just doesn't seem right. In Oklahoma, April 8th, the state Senate passed the same kind of legislation, which was approved by the state House. The measure now goes to Governor Mary Fallin, who is expected to sign it into law. According to the National Right to Life, the same kind of legislation also is under consideration in Missouri and South Carolina. And finally in the news, Pope Francis turned his focus to the children of the world for his weekly general audience. Rome Reports has more.
Pope Francis delivered a somber, serious catechesis about children and the family, with roughly 50,000 pilgrims gathered in St. Peter's Square. With a heavy tone, he described many of the traumas children face. The pain of children, he said, is a cry that directly hits God's heart.
Pensemos en los hijos no deseados o abandonados, en los niños de la calle, sin educación ni atención sanitaria, en los chicos maltratados, a los que le roban su infancia y su juventud. Es una vergüenza para la sociedad y un grito de dolor dirigido directamente al corazón del Padre.
He then denounced hunger, poverty, and child exploitation. He expressed disappointment in systems that claim to defend fundamental rights, but in reality attack them. When it comes to responsibility, he called on adults to face up to their actions and their consequences. He said it's up to grown-ups to ensure that no child grows up feeling like a mistake.
Ma quando si tratta dei bambini che vengano al mondo, nessun sacrificio degli adulti sarà giudicato troppo costoso o troppo grande, pur di evitare che un bambino pensi di essere uno sbaglio, di non valere niente e di essere abbandonato alle ferite della vita e alla prepotenza degli uomini. Con I bambini non si scherza.
But it's not just about poverty. The Pope also talked about the problems children face in first world countries. He said that kids are the first to suffer from immature marriages and irresponsible separations. He added that children are also hurt when their parents are underpaid and overworked by their employers. Even though he didn't use the word abortion outright, he did say it's shameful to consider a child a mistake.
Tanti bambini fin dall'inizio sono rifiutati, abbandonati, derubati dalla loro infanzia e del loro futuro. Qualcuno osa dire, quasi per giustificarsi, che è stato un errore farli venire al mondo. E questo è vergognoso. Non scarichiamo sui bambini le nostre colpe, per favore. I bambini non sono mai un errore.
He then highlighted how parents often make sacrifices for their children. He called on Christians to reflect on how they too could lend a helping hand.
Well, that is all the information we have for you at this time. I'm Kate Andrews. Don't forget, you can keep up to date on Catholic news throughout the week with Catholic Newsbreak right here on the Catholic TV Network.